Welcome back to Strategic Command World War I, guys. I've had such a fun time playing this game with Tortuga power, but I think the Noose is slowly tightening. Essentially, what Tortuga has done is broken through over here, as you can see, with his Russian corps. What I'm going to try to do is hold this rail crossing under any circumstances. So we could do this, or we could head south to Arad and try to hold him off there. I think I'm actually going to try to push forward here at Debrecen. Not sure if this is actually going to work out. I'm hoping that he's going to have to go around to attack. And over here, in Belgrade, near Belgrade, I actually see a small possibility, a very small possibility at breaking through. And considering we are desperate right now, I'm pretty much doing anything I can. So even destroying that unit at Temeschenberg should be able to help a little bit. Not hugely, of course, but, you know, it's something. It's something. Now, as for the units at Sarajevo, yeah, they are so close to breaking. We'll do anything we can to hold Sarajevo, but I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm also going to move this unit through, and even at the risk of possibly getting taken out, I'm going to attack. And the reason being, the enemy is actually getting very close to the capital here. And once they make it to the capital, I think it's pretty much over. There's nothing we can do. What we can do is keep trying to hold this point here, but I'm pretty sure the Serbs are going to jump right in here. And please tell me, have the Italians joined the war? No. Okay, yeah, because we gave them Trieste, essentially, to keep them out. So I hope that we're actually succeeding in doing that. Let's keep the attacks going, though, on the Western Front. So let's just see what I can do. I'm not sure I can actually make that big of a difference, but even wiping out, you know, a single one of these armies, I think is kind of a big deal. At least we end the war with a large number of enemy casualties. So we can at least make the enemy weep for all the losses they've taken there. That being said, I think that's about all we're going to do on that front. As for the Eastern Front over here, we need to take a look and see if there's anything we can do to stop the breakthrough at Lodz. So let's go ahead. Just massive attacks, essentially, are what we're going to try. And what I'll do is I'm actually going to bring a unit through from Lodz to attack. The problem here is just placement, is how are we going to fill that gap. So let me just take a look, see if I can't figure out something else. Alright. So we destroyed that Russian army there at Lodz, but of course having an additional unit here would make a huge difference. I mean, an absolutely massive, massive difference. So let me see if there's anything I can do, if I can bring even a unit from over here on the Western Front, like this guy. Unfortunately, he's not on the tracks, but luckily our unit at Metz is on the tracks. And of course, we want to get over here to Lodz. And what we'll do is take this unit and push him right on through. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think I can cancel that move. Let's cancel that move. No, we cannot undo that move, so we're going to have to try something different here, to say the least. We're going to have to hope that he doesn't break through to Strasbourg. If we can stop him from breaking through to Strasbourg, we'll be okay. We've got this gap in the line here. I'm trying to just see different things we can potentially attempt to do. And that's the frustrating thing about the undo button. Not exactly the greatest undo button in the world. So we're going to max reinforce there. Just anywhere we can, we'll max reinforce to keep the line strong, or as strong as possible. You know, even this unit, Allenstein, I know it's only 3, but you know what? It'll make all the difference in the world as long as they don't break through and get to Strasbourg. So I'm going to hold it. Same over here with Mulfhausen. Somebody mentioned in the last episode, and they made a great point, that really at this point, there's really no benefit to attacking. Unless, of course, we're attacking to destroy enemy units. At this point, I think the best thing we can hope for is holding on as long as possible against the enemy forces. And, of course, that ain't easy, especially with the Serbs breaking through over here, getting into our south, getting into the southern part of our territory, of course. That's going to make things pretty difficult for us. So I think all we can do is just try and increase the time, of course, that it will actually take for Tortuga to break through completely. So over here, we also have a chance to do some damage. I'll do damage where I can. I'll reinforce where I can. Just keep that Russian army weak enough not to be able to really come and strike us with their full force, but really kind of force them to be careful with their movements and, you know, not just immediately go for an all-out killing blow. Although, if they wanted to, I'm sure they probably could do that. In fact, even over here, I'm going to send in some of our detachment just to damage that enemy army. And I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else we could do. It's a shame that we can't bring our units up here to do anything against the Serbs. There's just not much we can do, but we've got to try and get to Budapest as quickly as possible. Make sure they at least don't take Budapest from us. We could bring this unit over. You know what? Unfortunately, we don't have enough movement points for our Austrians. What I am going to do, though, I'll stay here for now. There's no point in moving. We're going to try to get somebody over here to Budapest. It's going to have to happen next turn, of course, and to Vienna. Of course, if he took Vienna, that would also be a GG, a good game. We'd have to end it right there. Here at Ragusa, I think I'm going to just stay put. I was hoping that our submarines could still damage a few enemies, but I think that's going to be pretty tough. And what he's actually done is he's brought in all of his ships here to pretty much close off our ports. This was a really good move by him because we had actually started rebuilding that navy in the hopes that we can maybe, just maybe, get her back up to full strength, but it doesn't seem like it. It's just going to be too tough for us to do anything about that. So I think we're going to end it there, guys. I will take a look at the actual Turkish front. Although, of course, here I never expected this to go well. Even if I was doing really good in this series, I would expect the Turkish front, particularly here near Anatolia, to be an absolute mess. It's tough. What we were trying to do was break through the British lines right here, and I think they may have just gotten sufficient strength to not allow that to happen. I'm almost certain, because right now, as you can see, we're just not making that much of a difference trying to push through. So instead, we'll do exactly what we've been doing on our other fronts with our Turkish front, and we're just going to try and hold it. It's that simple. Try and hold it as long as we can. Getting through here to Iraq, I don't think it's going to happen, but we did get the secondary supply of Kuwait, a very, very minor victory for us there towards the end. But let me know in the comments down below, how long do you think we can hold on for? Do you guys think we can actually make it all the way through and potentially make it to 1916, or are we going to end here in 1915, the first year of the war? I think that's, unfortunately, awfully likely. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. It's been a blast, so make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and let Tortuga know I sent you. See you on the next video, folks.